difference makers, as you can probably tell by the title of this video and the current state of my hair. I am doing something completely different today. For the first time, I am going to be doing a tutorial, and not just any tutorial, but a hair tutorial. Now, when I was younger, I had long, thick, coarse, blonde hair, and I got it cut the same way every single time with a blunt fringe. And yeah, I love having a fringe, but the whole fact of it being untameable, the whole fact that it was untameable got me down a lot. I looked at all of my friends' hair and how beautiful it always looked, and I didn't have a lot of self-confidence in my hair. And today I have decided to make a type of video that I love to watch. Not a type of video that I want to be a staple on this channel, but something that I love doing. And I want to be able to share it with you because I know that there are a lot of people out there with some self-esteem problems, and it usually comes from the way that you look. Some mornings you look at yourself in the mirror and you just think, what? And it can get you down. For the rest of the day, you keep finding a mirror or a window to check your reflection and make sure that you're looking okay. And because I know what that can feel like, I've decided to make this video. So here are a few of my favorite easy, quick, no-fuss hairstyles.
This first hairstyle is a 2-strand plait. It's very different, but very simple. All you need is 2 strands of hair, one at the front of your head and one right next to it, just like so. Then you're going to take your first section and lap it over the second section, and pick up a third section. Join your third section with your first section, like so. Take your second section and lap it over. Pick up and join it with that section. Then lap it over again. Then you're going to want to continue this all the way around your head. It might look a little confusing, and as you can see, you kind of need to do it blindly. You can't really see yourself in a reflection as you're doing it. But trust me, once you get the hang of it, it is one of the easiest and quickest hairstyles to do. Once you've done it all the way around your head, you're going to want to temporarily secure it. Just like so. Then you're going to want to continue on the other side. I use this kind of hairstyle on a very regular basis. It is a great kind of hairstyle to use if you haven't washed your hair in a while and it's a little oily, because it keeps all of your hair tucked away nice and neat. Oh, and side note, it creates amazing curls. As you can see, I've left a section, a bottom layer if you will. This is going to be used later, but right now, temporarily secure both of those braided sections together, leaving the unbraided section of your hair down. Just like so. What on earth? Next you're going to want to do a normal 3-strand plait down each side of your head with the remaining hair that you've left. Yeah, it takes a while. My hair is pretty long, but you know, yeah, I'll get there. Aw, don't I look cute? Next, you're just going to want to unravel your braid a little bit. You don't want it to be nice and neat. The messier the better. Next, you're going to want to untie your braided section, because you now need to create a 3-strand plait. going all the way down to the bottom using all of that hair. Just like so. Now that that is done, you are going to want to take that braid and roll it up. This is going to create the center of your flower. Once you wrap it all up, stick a few bobby pins in it. Doesn't need too many, just enough to secure it in place. Like so. Next you're going to take your 2 plaits and ravel it around your center flower. Untie it and pin it into place, hiding all of the loose strands underneath that big main plait. And the second one as well. Untie and pin in. Yeah, it takes a little while, but you know, stay with me. It looks great when it's done. There you go. See? Perfect. This second style is one of my favourites, and it's called the milkmaid braid. Now, you've probably seen this done many times before, and even on my own self, I use this a lot. It is simply making pigtail plaits, which everyone should know how to make. After temporarily securing it, do the other side. And there we go. Now you're going to want to shoosh, for lack of a better word, up your plait. You want it loose, you want it a little messy, and you want a few strands to fall out. The aim of this look is that it is messy. Now smooth all of your hair, like your fringe, down and pin up that plait right in the center of your head. And do the same on the other side, covering all of the loose strands with one plait and then tucking the end of the current plait that you're holding behind the first plait that you have already pinned down, and there you go. Okay, yeah, we get it, Samantha, you like yourself. The third one is even easier, and it uses a flower headband, or any stretchy headband that you have. Place it on your head like so, so that it's sticking out. Then, you are literally going to do nothing but tuck your hair through. Take one section, lift it up, and pull it through underneath the elastic band. That again, take one section, lift it up, tuck it through the elastic band. And you're going to want to continue this the entire way through. Now, a theme with all of these hairstyles is that they're not very neat. So don't worry and don't get too pedantic. Just literally shove your hair through. Like I said before, this is a look that I use a lot of the time. Especially when I haven't washed my hair in a few days, I haven't had the time, and I need to go out. It's a kind of look that's casual and formal at the same time. It can almost appear like you've spent hours doing it. And I think it can look quite romantic as well. Oop, catch that stray strand. The last section is always a little hard, but tuck it in through the elastic band, and with all of that extra long hair that you've got, tuck it in sideways. Then all you're going to do is shove the hair, keep rolling it through. It might take a bit of time, but this is something that I found I can even do when I'm in the car. Just remember, don't be too pedantic. It's okay if it's messy. But as you can see, it's really simple to just roll all of it through. Slowly but surely, the hair becomes tighter, coarser, and more tucked in. And there you have it. I always like to tuck my fringe in last. This way I can kind of position all of those parts of your hair that are at the front into the right kind of position, because as you can currently see, there's one side that's sticking out a lot more than the other. You can fix this by putting in a few bobby pins. And there you have it. This last hairstyle requires some ironing, and my weapon of choice is the InStyler. Now for this look, your first layer is going to want to be straightened. So of course not everyone's going to have the same wet and dry InStyler that I have, but the basic idea is that you straighten your first layer of hair. I absolutely approve of the InStyler, and if I am going to suggest anything in any kind of video, it is this. It is a hair lifesaver. After securely tying all of that back, let down another layer of your hair. With this layer, you're going to want to flick the ends out, not entirely curling it, but giving it a bit of volume. I achieve this by rolling my hair around the InStyler. It doesn't create curls as such, but when brushed out, it does give a really good bounce. You can achieve this by perfecting curls with a straightener, or by loosely curling your hair with a hair wand. And now I just give it a quick brush out, because I don't really want curls, I just want a bit of wave. Now securing that lot back. Let down the last section of your hair. I think it always helps to secure one side of your hair with an elastic band. It just keeps it out of the way. With this section, you're going to want to create some real curls. My InStyle allows me to do this really easy and very quickly. When I do this look, it only takes me about 5 minutes to do the entire thing. And I always like to put a bit of a dramatic flick in the front. See? Isn't that pretty? And then, oh, don't forget Samantha to do the other side. Once all of that's done, let out the rest of your hair that was secured at the back. Zhoosh it up, I suppose is what you could say. And then I like to use a bit of John Frieda, well, when it comes out, John Frieda Frizz Ease Finishing Cream. Not too much, but just enough to get all of those loose ends smoothed down. And using this, I don't have to use any harsh chemicals like hairspray that can make your hair feel coarse. The cream is enough to last me the entire day. And there you have it.
So there you go. There is 4 of my most favourite hairstyles that are quick, easy and time-saving. I hope this really inspires you to try a little bit more with your hair on an everyday basis. And how about in the comments below you tell me which one you liked the most, and if you have any kind of hairstyles that you would like me to do a tutorial on in the future. But that's all for today. Bye!